Hello, 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 humanity. You know, I was on the channel and I noticed that the file, the video for the oat flour grapefruit bundt cake, it's not appearing. So I'm going to give you this real quick because humanity, I know if there's at least one of you out there that you have really, really struggled with your health and you're looking for very affordable, very, effortless meals that you can make. And keep in mind that this bundt cake is with a very, very small bundt cake pan. I'm going to try to upload the size of it so the recipe is according to that. I don't want to suggest that you do it, but if you do, doubling the ingredients if you have a regular bundt pan may help you if you're really, really in need of varieties that take the sugar out. But you should get online on YouTube and try to square it down to accuracy, because I don't really know. I'm not a baker, but that's just a suggestion. And remember, human, don't try anything without consulting your physician first. But anyway, real quickly, because I literally have half of a minute, I want to share the recipe with you. And like I said, this particular recipe really helped me because even though I was doing meal prep, trying to get the sugar back out of my diet, and I realized that it wasn't really working for me because I didn't enjoy the recipes that I was preparing. But this particular recipe, I really enjoyed it, and I looked forward to it, and it helped me. And so, if it can help you at all, just try it and see what happens. So what I did was I took 1 cup of oatmeal. I put that in my blender's cup and I made a flour, so don't stress yourself out. If you don't have oat flour on hand, take you a cup of oatmeal and put that in your blender's cup and blend it. And the powder that, is produced from that's your flour. You pour that over in a bowl, and then I used 1 cup of sugar-free, the monk fruit. But this time I didn't use the monk fruit. I used just a sweetener that you can bake with. I used a cup of that. So you can go with the monk fruit, or the if you don't have any monk fruit on hand, you can use a sugar-free sweetener. And I used that, and then I used. I used 2 tablespoons of baking powder, a pinch of salt, and I blended all that together. I have Barefoot Contessa Ina Garden to thank for that, as well as my mom. I've watched my mom, which is an excellent baker. Everybody loves her cakes. I'm not just tooting her horn just because she's my mom. It really is the truth. I've watched her cream the ingredients and then do the wet and the dry separate. And I never understood it, me being a baker and being an impatient baker. When I do bake, I just throw the sugar in, and that was a lot of my problem because I was tasting that grainy sugar aftertaste. So you don't want to do that. So blending the flour and the sugar and the pinch of salt is crucial to getting your recipe to come out right. And then all I did was I took maybe 3/4 cups of sour cream, or half a cup of sour cream. I used 2 eggs, and then I put the, the grapefruit juice. I put the grapefruit juice. I used about 1/4 of a cup of grapefruit juice. I put in some blueberries, maybe about 5 or 6 blueberries, and I blended all of that together. Oh, and the almond milk. The almond milk with, I used the almond milk with vanilla or either honey, or you can just use just your basic almond milk, and that's okay. I used a half of a cup of almond milk, and I blended all of that together, and that was my wet ingredients. And I put the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, and I blended it all together for maybe about a count of maybe about 5 minutes. And I blended all that together. I greased my small bundt cake, and I poured the ingredients over in that, and I preheated my oven for maybe about 375 for maybe about 2 or 3 minutes, and then I put it in and I let it bake from 45 minutes to an hour your appliance, and it really turned out wonderful. And I just uploaded, well, it's uploading now, the caramel, the date caramel, the icing to go over it, and it was really delicious, and it has really helped me, humanity. And if you're like me, where your health and wellness is getting serious, anything that can help you, maybe you can reach out and just at least give it a try. Hey, humanity, with that being said, take care of yourself. Bye bye.